Super Mario 64.
Hell yeah, baby!
Classic.
My jam!
Paved the way for so many games to enter the third dimension. I'm still waiting for Super Mario 65 to come out, though.
65? Hey guys, my name's Dan, and this reaction comes from Haminations. This is my Mario childhood, and I think any gamer out there kind of has that moment to where you're playing a Mario game or you get hooked on a particular Mario game, because there's just been so many generations of Mario games now that it's almost impossible to avoid it. For me, it was Mario 64, it was Mario Kart 64, Mario Party, Super Smash Bros, all of those kind of wrapped into one. That was kind of like my first, like, really, like, impactful memory of Mario, outside of, you know, seeing the original movie, which was a bit old at the time, and it was terrible, but, you know, I still enjoyed it at the time. So, when it comes to this, I feel like I'll be able to relate, or really anybody can relate to something like this, because of generation after generation, there's more Mario games, and more Mario Kart games, and Mario Party games, and all these other games featuring Mario, and everyone's going to have different experiences, sure, but Mario, being the iconic character that he is going to give that impression on every single little kid playing video games for the first time, and they see this plumber running around, jumping on Goombas or doing whatever, and just being in absolute awe of it. And I know I was, because Mario 64 again was my thing. It was the first Mario I played, first Mario I beat. I enjoyed the hell out of it. So many fond memories of it. So we'll get to see what sort of fond memories he has, though his looks like it's from the Wii generation, though I could be wrong. I'm just going based off of the thumbnail here. But before we get into it, though, please check all those links I have for you down in the description below. More specifically, the Haminations link if you haven't already. It's a great way to support him, and a great and easy way to support me is to go right below this video and click all those buttons down there, because not only let you see future reactions that I do, but also helps my channel to grow. And without any further ado, let's go. Oh, there it is!
It's a Wii.
Wow, this is gonna be so fun.
Look, the Me channel. I want to make a Me.
Don't worry, I'll
It's
make
a
one
me.
for you. You're probably too dumb to figure it out.
What?
I said you're too young to figure it out.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Oh my god, the Wii!
And there. That's what you look like.
Oh, that's mean!
Hi, I'm Bryson, and today we're gonna talk about how a fun childhood hobby slowly devolved into a hellish war of spiteful competition.
Oh,
How the
boy.
shame and humiliation of losing festered inside me and drove me to do anything in my power to destroy my siblings. I'm
Yikes.
talking, of course, about the Italiano Paisano himself, Mario.
It's
But
a
before
Mario!
we delve into my villain arc, let's go back to a simpler time, when I was taking my first baby steps into the world of video games. It was all so new to me. It felt like I was a cosmic pioneer exploring a different galaxy.
Ah, Super Mario Galaxy, baby! Nice
Super Mario
transition!
Galaxy, the game where you traverse the universe as everyone's favorite Italian plumber. If you haven't played this game yet, change that immediately.
Oh,
when I play
that's
this
wonderful.
game now, it feels like that scene from Ratatouille.
It's freaking wonderful.
Hello.
Oh my god, eating
It
Mario!
enthralled me as a child with its constant stream of new and inventive platforming ideas. After watching Brody play Galaxy for a while, I decided to graduate from game watcher to game player. Move over, Brody. Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
There you go.
Immediately, the soundtrack in this game changed my brain
Wait a minute. He said Xbox.
chemistry forever. The people who made this
Not that I'm
music
judging.
know what joyous
It
whimsy
happens.
sounds like. When I hear Gusty Garden Galaxy, it makes me believe that anything is possible. The room fades away, I float into the air, and I enter the world of the game. This was one of the first video games I ever played, so I had a lot to learn. Jumping
Oh!
between gravity
I love that he basically animated himself as Mario. That's cool.
defying planets and walking upside down took a lot of getting used to. I collected a few stars and then headed to the Loop-de-Loop Galaxy. And let me tell you, this level broke Little Bryson. In the level, you ride around a floating water race course on a Stingray. But I wanted to get the high score. I wanted to go fast. So my thumb never let go of the acceleration
Of course.
button, and that meant I couldn't make sharp turns. I kept flying off the map
Oh!
and to make it worse, I had to use motion controls.
Oh, yeah, motion controls can be awful.
Couldn't beat it no matter how hard I tried. I started crying, and Brody had to help me beat the level. This will go down in history as mankind's second greatest defeat involving stingrays. But after that little hiccup, I was ready to take on
We all
the
know
rest
who's
of the
number
game
one.
and lose to Bowser 50 times. But Brody, being a seasoned veteran gamer, coached me on how to perfectly time my spin moves, and I used them to spin Bowser like a Beyblade.
Nice!
Longe, Bowser.
I was feeling pretty good about my newly acquired gaming skills. Beating Bowser as a child is a big deal, okay?
Sure is.
At that age, what else do you have to be proud of? The drawings you made that Mom hung up on the fridge? Well, bad news. Mom will throw those crappy drawings away while you're not looking. But the
Yikes.
achievement of defeating the king of the Koopas, that lasts forever. Then I arrived at the Rolling Green Galaxy. That sounds like a
Sorry I keep turning and looking away. I have 2 kittens, about 4 months old, just chasing each other around my room. And I'm hoping they don't knock anything over in the process. So if you hear anything really loud, that's it.
a fun, easy, kid-friendly level. Not! If the Stingray race broke me, this one shattered me. In the level, you bounce on a ball that has a star inside it and use motion controls to lead the ball through obstacles and past Goombas to reach the end and unlock the star. And I just couldn't do it. I kept falling off, which made me impatient, which made me go faster, which made me fall off more, and the cycle just continued. At 6 years old, I just did not have the coordination or fine motor skills to beat this thing.
That's
but
fair.
I was determined. I didn't want to ask Brody for help again. I wanted to be a big boy gamer. I hunkered down and died over and over for an hour straight. But then finally, I
One
got
just ran
past
into
the
me.
spot. Pardon. But then finally, I got past the spot where I usually fell. I was close to the end. I shakily crossed a bridge, and the flag came into view. My hands were shaking. The adrenaline was pumping. I could almost taste my victory. I launched over to the last island. I had made it. I tilted my Wiimote all the way forward, but...
Oh no! Oh, I'm having memories of this now.
I
Damn!
tripped at the finish line. My confidence was shattered, and I had to go collect myself in the other room. But I would not let this fiery crucible break me. I would allow it to forge me into something stronger. I stepped back in and entered Ultra Instinct mode. And I finally
Ultra
beat
Instinct.
it. And that's when I felt it. The gamer's high.
Yeah,
All my dopamine
baby.
receptors fired, and I jumped for joy.
Woo!
Greatest day of my life!
I had emerged victorious and was ready to take on the universe, literally. I cruised through the rest of the galaxies. Nothing could hold me back. An icy hot galaxy where you skate around and fight a lava octopus? No problem. A haunted mansion galaxy where you save Luigi? Light work. A galaxy made of toys where you run across twisting platforms shaped like Mario? Child's play.
Light work, no reaction. Light work, no reaction.
Ha!
Light work, no reaction.
Oh my god. Just over and over.
Okay, it's not a little kick. Oh.
All my nightmares had materialized. It was an even harder version of the previous one.
Yep.
Skipping ahead through 2 hours of pain and agony, and I finally beat it. Yahoo! I'm honestly convinced that this game widened my emotional range. It's like Newton's third law. The more suffering you experience, the more capacity you have for joy. And believe me when I tell you, those levels
point.
had me suffering. Then I saved Princess Peach or whatever. This game's revolutionary gravity mechanics, top-tier level design, and whimsical
It is
soundtrack
so
earned it
good,
an
man.
easy 100 Bryson points. But we couldn't have the game that sent Mario to space without the game that sent Mario into a whole different dimension. Super Mario 64.
Hell yeah, baby!
All-time classic.
My
It
jam!
paved the way for so many games to enter the third dimension. I'm still waiting for Super Mario 65 to come out, though.
65!
I literally can't describe the pure primal fear little Bryson experienced when seeing that giant chain chomp for the first time.
Oh,
and don't even
yeah.
get me started on that Koopa the Quick Race. I hate this stupid turtle so much.
Same.
I just couldn't beat him. But then, one day, Brody let me in on a little secret. He's gonna win the race again!
You see that little hole in the wall? Go in.
How is this supposed to...
Hey, look at that!
You see that beam of light? Look up.
Mhm.
Follow that coin trail.
Got a
going
pretty
into the
good
wall.
brother right here.
Yes!
Showing you all the tricks.
The sense of accomplishment and amazement at discovering these secrets for the first time was enough to form a core memory, even though I needed help to find them. It was a really nice change of pace to get help from Brody on finding secrets because usually he pulled the classic move of giving me an unplugged controller and gaslighting me
what
into
a
thinking
dick
I was really
move.
playing. Am I really playing? Mario isn't listening to me, and this controller isn't even plugged in.
You're actually playing as that baby penguin.
Oh, cool.
Ah, baby penguin! No!
Back in my day, there were no video game tutorials on the internet. The only way I could learn what I needed was through rumors on the playground and hints from my brothers. So this information was very valuable. Then Brody taught me how to backwards long jump and travel at the speed of light.
Whoa! Damn!
Obviously, this game is great, but me and my brothers usually played the remastered version on the DS.
Oh,
They
okay.
had some mini-games that we would play together all the time. Some of my favorites were the Hidden Face game, the Babam sorting one, and the one where you draw little trampolines for Mario
never
to
played
jump
this.
on. And I think it's absolutely
I probably should get it,
insane that there are definitely people out there with gambling addictions that were caused by Luigi teaching them how to do
Oh,
it.
I have
But
no
there's
doubt.
also a multiplayer game where you fight each other to get the most stars, and my brothers and I took it very seriously.
Bryson's got 3 stars. Brayden, Brenner, get him.
Stay back, I earned these.
Sneak attack.
Mom, Brayden stole my star.
No cap, it's giving little brother energy. Brayden obviously ate with that, and you're Delulu if you think I'm gonna punish him for slaying. I'm
Damn!
gonna let him cook. Don't let your mentee bee get in the way of his dub. Just cope and take the L for
How many different references are you gonna throw into one explanation?
real, for real.
But the brotherly rivalry was just getting started. Let's turn up the heat and move on to the game that's been causing relationship-shattering screaming matches for decades.
Mario Party? Yeah?
Mario Party.
Of course.
A family-friendly party game. This
Family
game introduced
friendly.
A whole new emotion to me. Bloodlust.
Uh-huh.
One thing you should know about this game is that when I win, it's because of pure skill. But when you win, it's because you
You're
got
cheating.
lucky and those stupid bonus stars don't even count. When creating a game, it's important to strike a good balance between skill and luck. And in a lot of people's opinions, Mario Party is too much of a luck-based game. It's still super fun at parties if you're not taking it too seriously, which
Sure.
is probably why they call it Mario
Party!
Unfortunately, my brothers and I have no chill, so for us it was more like Mario gladiatorial combat.
Yeah,
our
I see
sibling
that.
rivalry seemed to leak into every aspect of our lives, and video games were no exception. Even being player one was a big deal. If my Wiimote connected first, Brody would shit his pants and disconnect all the controllers and resync them until
Oh
he was
my god, he got that petty with it. Oh my god, I love it.
player one. We also played the DS version of Mario Party on family road trips, and I remember screaming my lungs out over losing mini-games. Something about this game is just a recipe for white-hot rage and malice. I guess that's why it's good at parties, because you get to see everyone's true colors. And
Sure.
it's always so tense when Toad announces the final score. Okay, I've got 4 stars and 46 coins. Everyone else only has 3, so I should come out on top. Time to announce the bonus stars. The first star goes to the player that traveled the least amount of spaces, Brenner. Okay. I still got more coins than him, so as long as he doesn't get the second one, I'll win. And the next star goes to the player that lost the most mini-games, Brenner. I'll f***ing kill you!
Yeah, I remember even still to this day, they always reward the player in last
I was
first.
doing very well for myself. I had several stars and a whopping 270 coins. But this was the Spaceland map. If the
Ooh, I
center
love this.
platform gets stepped on 5 times, Bowser's spaceship shoots a giant laser across the board. And of course, I was right in the crosshairs.
No, stop. Just calm down. Don't do it.
Sorry, Goku. Laser time!
I started resorting to more drastic measures to try and beat my brothers. There's a mini game where you have to mash the A button as fast as you can, and I decided to tip the scales in my favor. I grabbed a massage gun and put it on max speed on my palm, which caused my fingers to vibrate insanely fast. Then I
Wow.
put my finger on the A button and...
Way to cheat, damn!
As the second being youngest, my older brothers were always so much better than me at everything. And honestly, so was Brenner. He was spat out the womb knowing how to use an iPad and was 360 no-scoping noobs while still in diapers.
Nice.
I wanted to win something for once. I just hadn't found the right game yet.
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. I don't consider myself to be a very competitive person, but as you've seen here today, video games are the exception, especially Mario Kart. Fortunately, my spirit of competition is well placed because I'm amazing at Mario Kart and you can't beat me. But I wasn't always this way. It all started, of course, with Mario Kart DS. My brothers and I would race each other for dominance, but I didn't understand the drift mechanic, so I would just kind of turn and throw bananas. And I could never beat my brothers. When they finally did show me how to drift, it took a lot of getting used to. You have to wiggle the D-pad back and forth in order to build up a charge that boosts you forward, and it was really hard for me to manage that while controlling the trajectory of my turns at such a young age. Clearly, I had much to learn. That being said, this was the first time that becoming better than my brothers at something didn't seem impossibly out of reach. I wanted to win at something for once, and I could feel the potential within myself. I wanted to be player one, so I hunkered down and continued my training arc. Wait, I'm first! I'm gonna win!
Oh no, blue shell! Oh, I hate that dreaded blue shell. Oh, sorry, dude. See you later.
Eventually, we graduated from Mario Kart DS to Mario Kart Wii. This was the one that I've played the least because, as we already established, I don't understand motion controls. Also, apparently using a bike is the only viable option because doing a wheelie is just free acceleration, so that's pretty dumb. It didn't help me develop my skills at all, but it definitely added some great tracks, and using the plastic Wiimote was real fun as a kid. Look, Mom, I'm driving!
Oh, God,
He's
no.
never getting his license.
Training grounds worthy of my potential. Mario Kart 7. They added kart customization, underwater sections, gliders, and a bunch of amazing courses. And a much better drifting system. This was definitely the best Mario Kart at the time. I learned the strategies, I learned the shortcuts, and I began to step into my power.
Dedicated gamer.
I started to be a much bigger challenge for my brothers, and Brody and Braden could feel the reign of terror slipping away as I won more and more.
The Egyptians believed the most significant thing you could do in your life was die.
Oh!
As I studied, I even found a forbidden shortcut. On the Maka Woohoo course, if you use a mushroom to boost off the track at the right angle, you'll land in an out-of-bounds area that corresponds to a much later part of the map. So, when Lakitu saves you, he thinks you're further along than you really were, so he puts you there, allowing you to skip ahead of everyone.
Wow! I didn't know that.
This trick on my brothers was hilarious.
Haha, eat my dust, losers.
Little did Brody know, history was about to change.
Oh, snap! They're like, what is happening? He's not passing us. What the hell, dude?
But I was just getting started.
Hell yeah.
I wanted more. Then finally came Mario Kart 8 and 8 Deluxe. They added anti-gravity mechanics and a slew of amazing courses and karts. As the games got better, so did I. But it definitely took a while for me to get used to 200cc, where the karts go insanely fast. You actually have to use the brakes in order to turn sharp enough and not fly off the track. But after I mastered that, I became unstoppable.
Damn, look at him go. He's evolving.
You're weak, just like the rest of your people. They did not deserve to exist in this world, in my world. Prepare to join them. Prepare to die!
Damn. Cold-blooded.
I had demolished Brody and Braden so many times that I unlocked the final frontier of Mario Kart's skill, a forbidden technique known as item smuggling. In the game, the strongest items are given to the people in the back of the race to even things out. Basically, you purposefully hang back in the race to cycle through the best items, and then use them to take shortcuts and sweep in at the last moment to steal a victory. This strategy is especially mean because if you succeed, someone is getting teased with the chance at a first place spot for the whole race, only for you to snatch it from them in the last second. I've done this countless times to family and friends to dunk on them, and I finally fulfilled my childhood dream of being better than my brothers at something.
Good
With
job.
my enemies defeated, my thirst for victory was finally quenched. Now, I know what you must be thinking. This guy must be pretty bad at everything else if the only thing he can brag about is being good at a children's
I was
video
thinking
game.
that.
And to that I say, yeah, that's pretty true. Just let me have this, please. Mario was
Of course.
definitely a great part of growing up, and I'll always have fond memories of playing games with my brothers.
That's
and
what you
it's
should.
been nice to finally defeat them. Little brothers gotta take what we can get. And in all seriousness,
True.
it was very sweet of Brody to always help me find hidden secrets and beat levels that were too hard for me. And I'm very happy to have so many great memories gaming with the boys.
Yeah! Yeah, first place, baby.
So unfair.
Skill issue. Stay mad, honestly.
All right, well played. Let's play a different game.
Uh-oh. Oh, Super Smash Bros! Oh, God! That's a completely different animal. Oh, no. Bye-bye, Bryson.
Thanks for
Bye-bye.
watching. This was a
Oh, my God. Yeah, that was a blast. Took me down memory lane with some of these games. Especially with Super Mario 64. Again, my first experience was all on the Nintendo 64. I had so much fun with it. I was one of those weird kids who played Mario Party by himself, mind you, because no one else was really around to play it with me. No one really liked it as much as I did, so I would just constantly play it. I would do my best to get, to be the best I could at each and every mini game, beat all the courses, collect all the coins, collect everything, and that was just how much I enjoyed it. It was basically my life for a summer, was just playing. I remember if it was the first or second Mario Party, but I just played it all summer, whether it was by myself or sometimes I could bring in some friends sometimes, and then that was very rare because, again, they didn't like it as much as I did. So I would play it constantly throughout the summer, and I would enjoy the hell out of it. That's just how I spent my summer. I played Mario Party or I played some other game, but with that particular summer, Mario Party was my jam. I feel weird bragging about it, but it just what it was. So it's really cool to see, like, again, as I said, like each generation falling in love with Mario, a different generation of Mario, so to speak. I fell in love with the Nintendo 64 version, and then, of course, I went and played back the other games. And he clearly was into the Nintendo Wii version, and the Nintendo Wii, oh man, so many great games on that. I was never good at Smash. I play casually. I get my ass kicked. Apparently the same with him here as well. But yeah, Mario is just fun for every generation. Even my nephews now are super into Mario, so that's pretty freaking cool. So that's going to do it for me here. Comment down below. Let me know, what is your favorite Mario game? Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Check out all those links I have for you down in the description below. Then lastly and most importantly, I want to give a huge shout out to all my $5 and over supporters on Patreon. Cruising, Wolverine310, Capture Kronich, Raymond Bright, Joshy, Chris Curtis, Ann Perry, Fox Coffany, Misa2, Lily the Snoopy Fan, Lauren, Jenny the Swifty, Allison the Aesthetic Girl, Flea Street Vicomp, Steffi, Sophie the Sunset Girl, Summer the Dog Lover, Misa3, Arrow Hamster, Inca Linquist, ZK Stir, Thomas Shawanowit, Carter Resnick, and Avante Jones. And if you too like to have a shout out at each and every one of my videos, please head over to patreon.com/TheDanReactor for more. And I'll see you guys next time.